Hello, my fellow viewers. My name is Ren The Multiviewer, and today we are playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the trilogy. We're only going to be focusing on the first game in the trilogy. We'll come back to the other two later on down the line. And today, we actually have a special guest who will be possibly staying on the channel for some time. This is my brother, Rednoon, aka Red. Say hello.
Hello, viewers. How are we all today?
Okay, so you ever heard of Ace Attorney?
Only what you've told me about it, that we're an attorney and we fight cases.
Fair enough.
And from what I've read, it's probably against a demon person.
A demon person, okay.
Well, it said it was a demon attorney. It was what I read when I read up about it.
Sure you weren't reading fanfiction?
I don't know what I was reading. It was on the wiki, so I hope it's right.
Okay.
Although it could be fan fiction, we never know.
Well, it can be edited by anyone. Okay, so we got Ace Attorney, which is the first game of the series. Justice for All is the second one, and then Trials and Tribulation is the third one. So... what?
Okay, I see. That's a good... The first one's called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, then from then on it's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney this and then that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll play this game.
The first Turnabout.
Yeah. Episode 1 is the first Turnabout. I think there's at least 5 episodes?
Okay.
No, well, I'm trying to remember because this was a DS game, and originally I think it either had 4 or 5 episodes.
Okay.
Then when this got released, they added an additional episode.
Okay.
Which takes place after the last case in the original game.
Okay.
So, yeah. So this is more just like the tutorial.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll play the first Turnabout. And we got an unlock. I should have actually probably turned that off. Gasp, gasp. Damn it, why me? Ellipses. I can't get caught, ellipses. Not like this. Not while holding the murder weapon and a bullet hole in my head, and I forgot to read the lines. Someone like me, ellipses. Him. I'll make it look like he did it. What the hell's up with the hole in his head? Anyway. August 3rd, 9:45 to 10, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, we actually do have... Why was it on, like, an auto-scroll?
Because when people are talking in the games like this, it auto-scrolls when they're talking.
No.
But when it's cutscenes, it will auto-scroll them talking. But once it finishes, then you've got to click and do it. When it gets into the part where you play. That's how a lot of these games like this work.
Well... Yeah, but it's very distracting. Yeah,
I know.
See, not an auto scroll, it's just a click, but anyway.
Okay.
And the majority of this is cutscenes anyway. So probably one of the main differences with this one is, compared to the DS, is better graphics.
Yes.
Like if I were to do this in editing and throw up the two differences of how Phoenix usually looks as his default pose, that's probably show the major difference.
Yeah.
Also, from what I remember, basically anything in blue is him thinking.
Yes.
So it's not like he's having a soliloquy
Yeah.
from Shakespeare. Phoenix, boy, I'm nervous. Mia, right. Oh, hi, Chief. Also, just to remember, tab throws up our evidence.
Okay.
So we got our Ace Attorney badge, which we never ever use, and we got Cindy's autopsy report.
Okay.
Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Also, this isn't set in any real world thing. It's like if you were a lawyer playing this,
It wouldn't be anything like it is in real life.
yes.
Yes.
It says a lot about you, Ellipses, and your client as well. Ellipses, thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him.
How many lawyers do you know that look like that?
What?
How many lawyers do you know that look like that? Just saying.
Yeah, okay, get your money out of the gutter there, Red. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Also, I want to point out there's a lot, they over-exaggerate just about everyone here at Red.
Yep. That's fine.
Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me.
Oh, so it's his friend.
Yeah. It gets explained throughout the story.
Yeah.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just, Ellipses, really want to help him. I owe him that much. I think Green is shouting, if I remember this correctly. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over. Don't know why it's in brackets, but whatever. Ellipses.
Sounds like someone's punching through a wall.
Yeah. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, Ellipses, it's him. Death, despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Ellipses. You don't say. Yeah, sigh. Nick. I want you to know his full name is Larry Butts.
Yes.
Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty.
He's so nervous he can't even say the right thing.
Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Well, he knows what he's talking about. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over, Ellipses. Ellipses. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Ellipses. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick. You gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? My baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs.
Fat bastard references.
Look, have you even watched any of my Let's Plays? You know the references are there somewhere. Ellipses. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper says it was you, Ellipses. Actually, to go back to something I said a bit earlier, technically it is based on a law system, but not...
A real life law system.
Well, technically it is, but not at the same time.
Yes.
So, one of the things was that the Japanese court system is way different. Basically, you're guilty until proven innocent.
Yes.
So, and defense attorneys like Phoenix, they have a low win rate.
Yes.
And if you're the prosecutor, basically you almost win every case. Like,
yes.
Basically, I'm remembering this because I was watching something on YouTube about it. Basically, the highest defense attorney's case record was about 5 cases throughout his entire career.
That he won or lost?
Won.
Wow. So pretty much, if they say you're guilty, you're pretty much done for, is what you're saying.
Well, until, again, you're guilty until proven innocent.
Wow, that's horrible.
Yeah. Anyway, my name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Also, he's speaking out aloud in a soliloquy.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Anyway, my first case is a fairly simple one. No, it's not. It's a murder case. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, ellipses. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
Oh no. That's...
The other thing with the naming conventions of the characters is that it's usually something relating.
Yes.
So, like, obviously, Wright, for example, is Wright. R-I-G-H-T. Yeah. There's other ones too, so. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. So you're telling me that his player is making terrible checks. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Just a lot of nat ones and low rolls. Got it. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him, which is why I took the case. Ellipses to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 o'clock in the morning, District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. I actually don't know his full name, but yeah. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I'm actually gonna... Alright, profiles. Winston Payne, okay.
Winston Payne. Generally bad at getting his points across.
Well, yeah, he's basically... In every single... Because... Okay, so... In every single game, in the tutorial case, he's the first prosecutor you go up against.
Okay.
Especially in the later games. I'll actually say something now. He moved to... I think it was actually in the most recent game on the 3DS. He actually moved to the country where it's basically the prosecutor always wins.
Ah.
And because... Always wins because of the game mechanic for that game. He left the country because he was that bad of a prosecutor. And he was like, oh, I won 50 cases in a row.
When he's the tutorial prosecutor in the game, he's probably not going to be very good.
No. Anyway, the prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. When has murder not been a serious charge?
For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Yeah. Thanks, Ellipses. Thank you, Your Honor. Ellipses. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, Ellipses, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Fuck, I didn't study. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp, Ellipses, hands shaking, palms sweating, knees weak. Oh, what's
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti, mom spaghetti,
Yeah.
mom spaghetti. Eyesight, Ellipses, fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in the case. It's Larry Butts. Miafe is our chief.
Yes.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Here's a gold star. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Next question. This is the murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case for cover so many times. It's Ellipses. Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Shit, she can read minds. Phoenix, are you actually sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? How the fuck do you know? She's obviously a mind reader.
That or he's saying it out loud.
No, anything in blue is in his head. Because you don't see that with anyone else unless you're directly
Yeah, but he's
controlling
making... I guess it's the facial expressions maybe that he's making?
I don't know, maybe she just rolled a good insight check.
That too.
Yeah. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name.
That 20 on insight?
I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Phoenix just looks down. Where's the tab key? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Oh. So it's not Mia Fey. It's not a cinder block. It's Cindy Stone.
Cindy Stone, yes.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone. And weirdly enough, she was stoned.
I do love how the judge looks like he could bench press a bus.
You know what, actually, I need to look at this.
He kind of looks like the sensei from Dragon Ball. I can't remember his...
Master Roshi.
Yeah, he kind of looks... He's got like the Master Roshi beard and the bald head going on.
But not the sunglasses.
Yeah, but you tell me, you put sunglasses on that man, would he not look like Master Roshi? I kind of see it. I think he looks like Master Roshi.
Again, he gets a bit more silly as the games go on. Anyway, now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was stoned. She wasn't poisoned, she wasn't strangled, and we saw it in the cutscene.
Yeah,
she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Also, tell me, what are the lottery numbers for today? Okay. So you seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, Ellipses. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? In air quotes, mind you. The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see, ellipses. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue... Sorry, 1 second. Oh. Okay. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. And this gun. Okay. You just have to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. You know, you could come in and read at any time. Just let me know. Anyway, we'll do it next time. Anyway, prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get the chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. So just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets decided easily. This could be bad. And in public, too. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We're getting together. We're Romeo and Juliet and Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Okay, Romeo and Juliet died at the end, and I think Cleopatra committed suicide.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet died after 3 days. I believe it was.
Yeah, but Cleopatra committed suicide. What about Mark Antony? Didn't he do the same too?
Yeah, Cleopatra committed suicide after Mark Antony was stabbed to death.
Okay, so it was him.
Because the Egyptians took back Egypt from
Roman.
From the Romans, and they killed Mark Antony, and Cleopatra, not wanting to die by them, stabbed herself. With Mark Antony's sword, I believe.
I thought she committed suicide by Cobra.
Could have been that? I'm not 100% sure.
So...
I'm not...
Were they married?
They were. I thought it was Cleopatra and Julius Caesar, wasn't it?
I thought it was that too.
I think that's just him making a mistake, maybe.
No. No, because they were together.
Maybe I'm not... Maybe
an affair.
But possibly.
I just want to make note to the viewers, we are not historians.
Didn't they all die?
Yeah, thank you. I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever.
So you were dumb.
What is it to you anyway? Speak louder. Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She just had returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Wait, how many was she seeing?
It sounds like a lot.
Yeah. Lies. All of it. Lies. Lies and slander. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on this... God damn it, I hate when the day and the month are in the opposite order.
I thought that was the time for a sec. So it's the 30th of the 7th.
Yes, so it was in July.
Yeah.
Who uses that? I know Europeans don't use it, so I think
Americans.
it's the Americans.
I don't know, maybe... Well, is the game made by Americans?
No, it's made from Capcom, so they're Japanese.
I don't know, maybe they might do it over there in some parts of Japan, possibly? I don't know.
I don't know. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Okay. It appears that she had... Yep, there we go. Just like a warlock, they have sugar daddies.
Yep.
Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly... Blah, blah, blah. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? A little bit personal there. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions.
What should we do here?
I don't think we can actually stop him. I'm gonna say... We'll wait and see what happens, I think. I would call wait and see what happens? Or do you want to...
So does what we pick, would that affect the rest of the game?
I don't... no. Because there's only one outcome. If we...
okay, so...
There's only one outcome. It's basically...
Pretty much, if we wait and see what happens, we could be digging ourselves a bigger hole to get him out of.
Yeah,
and if we stop him from answering, we could help ourselves or something.
Yeah, but if we wait and see what happens, he might say something, and we, as long as we got the evidence, we can counteract it.
Okay, yeah.
But also, the only thing is, technically, by losing, is that if we give too many wrong answers.
Yeah, okay.
I'll say wait and see what happens.
Okay then.
Maybe better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, no way. That's cheating. Oh, that cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. You're honestly gonna be fucking vague. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly, have him stop answering.
You think this game will like it if we're honest?
Well, he has to be honest anyway, because otherwise the judge will think he was hiding something.
The judge will know.
Yes, I know. I'll send him a signal. Oh, fucking hell. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. What the hell? Phoenix is telepathic. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. You don't tell a judge to chill. It's like You've seen My Cousin Vinny, yeah?
My Cousin Vinny, is that a TV? That's a TV show.
No. Movie.
No. See, I haven't watched a lot of the movies you have.
Didn't realize he was twitching there, but anyway.
Yeah, his smile is like twitching.
In his eye.
In his eye.
No, like, No, I keep on thinking of the wrong actor. Okay. You know from the first Home Alone film?
Yeah.
You know one of the wet bandits, not the guy with the bushy hair, but the smaller guy?
Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Joe Pesci. I was thinking
Yes.
John Leguizamo for some reason.
No, Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci. Yeah.
Haven't you ever seen a gangster movie?
Yes, I know who he is.
Yeah.
No,
yes.
he's basically a lawyer in that film, in My Cousin Vinny, defending his
Oh, okay.
cousin.
Kind of like this.
Well, it's a lot worse than this.
Okay.
Because he absolutely has no idea what he's doing, but but compared to what some lawyers actually reactions to it and reviews on it, it's actually quite accurate.
Well, yeah, some producers do a lot of research into the roles and
Yeah,
stuff.
but when they say it's the most accurate law film ever,
Wow, that's
Yeah.
actually quite good.
yeah. Okay, she
I
wasn't
will have
home.
to watch that.
Yeah.